Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE NITE, which means of course some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then look no further, because you can join said Discord group by clicking on that link right there. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat. You click on that, you'll find all the various requests you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop into versus mode, set ourselves back to our defaults, and let me know if there's anyone who would like to get us started today. In the meantime, I will jump into said Discord group. There we are. Okay. So I should be all set and ready to go. So let me know if anyone would like to get us started today, or, you know, we can start off with some specific requests, but maybe we get people in before we scare them off too much with any ridiculous, incredibly ambitious requests. I'm sure you guys will do just fine with the requests today. And did we, let's see, Core, I know you had been coordinating some stuffs for some other multiplayer Pyre things. Was that just yesterday that you were doing that? I thought that might have been quite recent. It was last week. Okay, gotcha. What's up, Anor? How's it going? We are still looking for a couple people here, so if anyone is interested, Anor, Core, or anyone else for that matter, you're welcome. Phaler, you guys are welcome to jump in. Let me know if anyone would like to do that. Phaler and Anor, looks like. Sounds good to me. Let me get you guys some invites here. Let's see. Esteemed friends. Here's Phaler. Anor is not showing up at the moment, for whatever reason. Huh. Strange. You showing up as offline? You are showing up as offline for me at the moment, Anor, for whatever that's worth. I mean, I can try to send you an invite when you're offline. Every once in a while in the past that's happened. I don't know if it's worked when I've tried. I think usually people, if they restart Steam or something like that, that might be the best. If you don't have it up right now, at least. In which case, that's the obvious solution. Loading in? Okay, gotcha. Now I see you. Perfect. Okay. Alright, well it looks like we should be... Oh, hey Phaler, how's it going? Looks like
going good.
We should be ready to get some Phaler versus Anor action here. What's up, iRotor? Probably sit this one out. Have a bit of a headache. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, get something to drink. Take it easy. No worries. But let us know if there's anything we would like to see between Phaler and Anor here, now that we have established who is in. It looks like Phaler player 1, Anor player 2. I'll set you guys up here. This will be Phaler. Yeah, get well soon. This will be Anor. Then we have the Fate, and then we have the Nightwings. Okay. So we can jump right in here if we'd like, but if there is anything setup-wise we'd like for our first one, we can of course make that happen as well. Oh. Let's turn that on. Okay, not seeing anything at the moment though, so maybe we'll keep this one simple. At least for the first match. Give the players a chance to ease into things a bit.
Greetings, exiles. You heed the summons to the cairn of Ha'ub. You are gathered to conduct this rite. We soon shall see who is the most deserving. The Fate stand prepared. Prepare yourselves, Nightwings. Who shall conduct this rite?
Alright, so no requests for this one. So up to the players to take whatever they'd like here. See what note they choose to start on. And Phaler coming out and making a statement with this Speedy Bertrude with the Crone salute, mind you. Whereas for Nor, it is Prayer Beads Pamitha. Phaler now with a Super Portal, Webbed Lanthorn Raji. And Nor with Medicur, Titan Tooth Rookie. Phaler answers with a Titan Tooth of his own on Ignarius. And then Webbed Lanthorn on Tizo is the final choice for Nor.
Now begin.
Here's Rookie. Titan Tooth. Oh, that's actually double Titan Tooth. Both players stunned here. Anor first to get it back, switches over to Pamitha, who switches into Rookie, and he's the one plunging here for 20. Now, he had Titan Tooth, of course, not Prayer Beads, so he's gone. As is Pamitha after that banishment, as is Bertrude after that banishment. But Pamitha has enough speed to soar in for 20. She did have Prayer Beads, so she is back, but it is Phaler answering here with the 30 damage plunge from Bertrude. She did not have Prayer Beads, though, so now she's gone. And a very fast-paced start for both players here. They're now caught with just Raji, though. But that does, with the help of Webbed Lanthorn, bring back Ignarius, probably his preferred attacker in this instance. Tries to knock back the defenders with a jump. Doesn't need to, though. Goes straight in. Now no Ignarius. Bertrude scoops up the orb and uses the Feral Curse. And with that plunge, drops Anor down to just 10. Anor, oh, nearly had it there with Bertrude, but the last second save from Phaler. Iggy knocks a lot of people back, but does eventually go down, only after stunning them. Pamitha trying to avoid Iggy. Raji now for Phaler. Perhaps waiting for reinforcements, or he'll just go himself and finish the job.
The fate prevailed. It was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well played, you two. Now let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
So Liz, how's Korean Warframe going?
Well, it was just a 2-day technical test last weekend, so the test is over at this point. I think they said they're gonna have some major announcement next week, because it's theoretically supposed to get the full release sometime this summer, so that might be something that will happen imminently. Alright, we are off for customize off on the boat.
Rip. Wrong button.
Oh. Oh, true. But yeah, First Descendant is the game that we were alluding to, for what it's worth. And it is fun. Maybe looking to do some of that once it does come out, the full version. As for this match, though, with the customized off failure, that looks like Orlek. Not just any old demon. It is Orlek. Along with Messenger Imp and Vorfrit, the Crone. Speaking of Crones, here is Anor, plunging with hers for 25. No prayer beads, though, so Bertrude is gone. As now, here is Orlek, answering with 25 damage. Anor also with Pamitha and Barker. Phaler, defenseless for the moment. Just enough time for Anor to plunge here. Oh yeah, Phaler has the Runed Band. One of the rings. Wait, double ring, yeah. And one of those rings is on Orlek, which actually means he has 3 rather than 1 hope, which might not seem like a big difference, but that actually dramatically improves his respawn time. Didn't catch exactly what it is, but it is a lot better than 30 seconds. Phaler trying to make it all the way in with Messenger Imp. Unable to do that on this occasion, though. Anor retrieves with Barker, trying to find a way through Orlek, and why not go under? Here is Orlek with the infinite stamina, and that is a scary sight to behold. Oh, what Phaler was expecting, a little more resistance, was going for the jump to knock back the defender. In truth, didn't need to do it. Found his way through nonetheless. Crone versus Crone here. Anor has the Vital Pounce. Perhaps the most useless of all masteries in the game. As Phaler plunges for 30 with his Crone, and Anor now down to just 21 score, potentially all Phaler needs here. Barring any unexpected rekindling from RITE NITE. Oh, Anor has a little bit of extra damage, was threatening the throw, but instead went the plunging route. Now Phaler's down at 2 Pyre life, and it's a 1-score game for either player. Phaler with Orlek, applying pressure, but Anor gets it back. Anor is without Bertrude, needs to be a little bit careful she doesn't find herself defenseless. Pamitha returns, gets the orb, only to quickly lose the orb. Oh, and Phaler has infinite stamina on the portal as well! Oh, Orlek, inches away. Couldn't quite make it happen on that occasion, though. Pamitha. Back to Barker. Barker now by himself here. Does he wait for Pamitha's return? He does. Here is Pamitha. Meanwhile, Phaler loitering with Orlek. Not that it'll matter here, as Pamitha plunges in to take the win.
Perhaps a stroke of fortune ought to be thanked.
GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well played, you two. Alright. Well, let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
But let us know if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. Otherwise, we will reset ourselves here, like so. Not seeing anything request-wise at the moment, and of course, if we don't have anything, we can just have the players take their preferred teams. That's always an option. So why don't we go with that on this one?
The fate shall now face the Night Wings.
Alright, so we're at the nest now.
Welcome.
No requests.
Who shall conduct the rites?
So entirely up to the players here. It feels like, for whatever reason, whenever we find ourselves on the nest, we see a lot of people going with very savage-centric teams. I mean, savages nowadays are extremely popular, regardless of the circumstances. But it feels like the nest in particular is the place where we see a lot of the double savage setups, whereas that doesn't seem nearly as common anywhere else. As Phaler goes Wed Lanthorn Raji with the second choice, but both players do have at least one savage. See if either player opts to double down. As Nor goes Mooncrest on Pemtha, a little bit of an unusual talisman choice there. Meanwhile, Phaler goes Thorned Knot on Tamitha, also a little bit of an unusual talisman choice. As Nor goes Web Lanthorn on Tizo, making these two teams very similar. Same exact class makeup here. Slight differences on the talismans. We'll have to see, though, of course, when it comes to the execution, how it all plays out. As Phaler nearly gets the throw off, but Anor in position to intercept, and is able to make it back for a 20 damage plunge on the other side. As the race for the orb, whenever we have these double savage saluting leads, is always a question mark. The previous time, Phaler was able to teleport to the orb and quickly throw it in. This time round, they both banished each other, which oftentimes is the end result. Ooh, I suppose Anor did not take the salute for her harp, or for whatever reason it did not activate there. Meanwhile, Phaler able to get a plunge. Anor over to the stowaway. Using the ninja strats, although Phaler in position. Now his turn to ninja. Anor in position. And now Anor counters with the savage throw. Oh, and that time was a rare, relatively clean teleportation to the orb. But now Phaler answers with one of those for himself. Phaler, once more, gets the orb, throws it in quickly for another 20 damage, and one more of those is all that Phaler needs here. Whereas Anor still looking at needing likely 2 scores to finish the job. Anor moves in on one side with Tizo, the other side with Pamitha. Pamitha goes down only to come back quickly with Mooncrest. But it's Phaler on the attack, and Phaler only needs one more here, gets rid of the defender. And there it is.
GG.
Perhaps they do deserve their freedom after all.
HH. Well played, you two.
The rite is ended.
I'm sorry, I wrote her. It's an honest mistake. Alright, well played, you two. Let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And let us know if there is anything we would like to see for the next one. As Anor requests exiles, I pick. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Is it just exiles here? Do we have anything else? Anything else that might help me make up my mind for what I want the players to go with? That's all from Anor, at least. Okay. Might need a source of inspiration from whatever arena we find ourselves in. But it seems that's gonna be it in terms of requests. So let's get this one started. We'll see where we do end up. It was interesting how we had a bit of a mirror match last time. Both players taking their preferred teams well. Well. What do we have here?
Who shall conduct the rites?
Let me think. I mean, the obvious choice is to have everyone go pure demons. But what if we do... Tell you what, I'll mix it up a little bit, because we had a customized off match on the boat before. I'm going to go with something a little bit different here. Not the worms. Not the worms. Phaler, your first exile is going to be Raji. And the rest is up to you. All I'm doing is picking your exile. So Phaler goes Web, Lanthorn, Super Portals. Okay. Anor, your lead is Tizo. She'll start with the Web Lanthorn Imp as well, and Phaler, your second imp, is going to be Messenger Imp. Did I say your second imp? Well. Yes, it is the second imp. Oh no, a Freudian slip. Do you think they know?
Messenger.
Do you think they caught on? I wonder what I'm about to give Anor. It's Raji for you, Anor. She'll go Titan Tooth. Alright, Phaler, well, you can probably guess. It is Tizo. And Anor, you can probably guess it's Jodariel. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
No. It's an imp. It's Messenger Imp.
Messenger imp.
Alright, there we go. It is triple imps, which we do certainly see, but not often on the boat. I could not tell you when last we saw all imps on the boat, so I think they are underrated on this map. I'm curious to see how the players make this work. Here is Phaler, and that's Titan Tooth, slowing down Anor and giving Phaler a window to throw that one in. Yeah, it's a good one for spamming the emotes. Anor using that portal. It is a super portal. Oh, and now it's Anor using the Titan Tooth stuns. Phaler able to fend off that attack, at least for the moment. Phaler hides in the corner, gets rid of one of the defenders, gets some stamina back, sets up a portal, and now has an opening here. Able to plunge for 25. But he is now without Messenger Imp. So he's moving in, and he's moving in quickly. And with all these 25 damage Imp scores, Phaler might just need one more. Ooh, Anor uses some boat magic, but maybe not the kind she wanted. Oh, and Phaler very nearly finishing the job, and with the help of Titan Tooth, he is able to make it in
Fate
for the win.
prevailed. And what a crushing victory it was.
GG.
The ceremony is complete.
Well played, you two. Alright, now let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And let us know if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. If there is not anything in particular that we're looking for, of course, we could always just leave it up to the players. That works too. Not seeing any requests right now, so maybe we'll just jump back in.
The fate versus the
This is
night
another
leaders.
fun arena.
Welcome.
I feel like we didn't have the pit at all last week.
The rites.
I feel like it has been a very long time since our last pit, right? This is one of my favorite arenas, so I am very much looking forward to see how the players take advantage of this specific arena's characteristics. As Phaler goes power casting Snadra, that'll be his lead. Anor
Fred.
goes Speedy Volfred, coming out and making a statement.
Exile.
Webbed Lanthorn Raji, second choice for Phaler. Now, second choice is a Prayer Beads Pamitha on Anor's side. And Meta Ignarius, that's Phaler's final choice. As Anor goes
Teaser.
Web Lanthorn Tizo.
Begin.
Anor locks down the orb with a sapling. There is that Speedy Volfred, and he is quick. He is elusive. Down he goes. Now Pamitha moving in, bouncing off the wall. Maybe not quite the speed boost Anor was looking for there. Phaler eyeing the Celestial Spike banishments. Now having to settle with Raji, though. Having decent success at that. Does set up a very dangerous portal, but doesn't quite make it in. And Anor, some mind-bending, wall-bouncing attacks, but does finish with a score there. Ooh, and Pamitha just scoops that orb right up from in front of Snadra. Starts flying just before she can get the cast off. Makes her way all the way through. Oh, that is a very speedy Volfred. Very speedy Volfred. Oh, on that occasion, not speedy enough. Raji. Oh, somehow moonwalked his way out of getting banished there. Meanwhile, Anor just has Tizo right now. Trying to use that portal to stall a bit, get the reinforcements she's looking for. Does get Pamitha back.
Tis taken.
There's the wall bouncing speed boost. Oh, and then speed reduction. Well, it was enough to trick the defense, as Nor plunges there for 20 and does have Pamitha back here, courtesy of prayer beads. Oh, and Ignarius nearly banished the entirety of Nor's team. Couldn't quite make it happen, though. Now Nor once again with Pamitha. Wall bouncing. Oh, and there it is. To great effect, demonstrating just how useful those wall bounces can be. Back with Pamitha here. Oh, tried to use Volfred as a sap shield, but as you can see, may not have exactly worked according to plan. So time now for Phaler to throw that one in for 30. Nor moving in with Volfred, only to lose Volfred. But Pamitha has been the one dealing most of the damage here. Snadra takes care of her, and now, oh, not quite enough range on Iggy. And doesn't have enough time to follow up with the second throw. Pamitha just barely avoids banishment there. But then gets shoulder smash. Time now for Snadra to throw this one. Not only 20 damage, but 10 leech as well, which is significant, because now that means that Anor cannot finish this with one score, which previously was the case. Is this a comeback in the making? Well, Snadra cleared out a lot of room, but Phaler now looking for Ignarius to finish the job, and does. At least in that round, throwing it in for 30, and now Phaler can finish this with one score. Unless Anor has Rekindling from Volfred, which she may, and here comes Volfred. After getting rid of all of Phaler's defenders, has to rush the throw a little bit there, just 17. But now, Anor has enough damage with one score. So this is potentially a sudden death round here, depending on whether Anor does or does not have Rekindling. Phaler with Snadra. Shoulder smashes the defender. Oh, and nearly had an opening there. Speaking of openings, Anor through the portal. Phaler eyeing his as well. Pamitha. Off the wall. Builds a little bit of speed. Off the other wall and in for the win.
The night winds prevail.
GG.
A narrow victory, yet nonetheless commendable.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
All right, well, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
That's true. We don't see Phaler take Nomad all that often. What's he cooking? Well, let us know if there's anything you'd like to see for the next one. Exiles, Masteries, Talismans, Arena, Songs, all that stuff. Or customize off. That certainly works too. That means randomized Exiles, Masteries, and Talismans could still do a song, could still do an arena if either of those are of interest. Otherwise, we can leave it as is. Phaler picks the song. Okay, Phaler, up to you. Whatever you'd like. Dirty Deal? Okay. Strong choice.
I'm still wrong.
The fate shall take on.
Alright, Phaler has one Cur, one Sap, one Savage. For Nor, it's one Nomad, one Imp, and one Harp. And it's Phaler getting us started. Oh, only 15 damage. That tells us a lot. That means that has to be a 100% left side Barker. Everyone down on Anor's side, at least for a moment there. That remains the case now. Palmist for Phaler. Might be unblockable from that range. Well, apparently not. Phaler, we're starting to apply a lot of pressure between the Sap Aura and the Sapling Aura. Oh, Anor has the Imp Salute, for whatever that's worth. looks like webbed feet on Gareth. Ooh, does Nora have super portals? She had infinite stamina for a moment there. Well, there is Gareth, plunging for 20. He does not have prayer beads. He's gone. Not that that'll matter here, as Failer now plunging once again for 15 with Barker. Nor gets rid of the sapling and also gets rid of Gareth, and then pushes away the defender, setting up that 20 damage. Barker. Vanished, but we know he has Lucky Break. Anor with Tizo, switching back and forth between Imp and Howler form. Oh, and has Mooncrest. Oh, no, that must have been Failer's exile then. So Failer has lots of people who come back quickly from banishment. Yeah, it's Palmas who has the Mooncrest on Failer's side. Ooh, Failer's throw is short there.
A second wind.
Anor stalling. Waiting to get Headwind back. Here he is. Oh, but his jump is not big enough to get over the sapling. No Saxiana. This could prove to be a difficult round for Anor. At least offensively. Headwind trying to find his way through. But an Imp and a Nomad, not oftentimes the most offensive of classes. Failer's throw intercepted. Anor through the portal. Maybe that can be a key to her success. Headwind trying to line up the cast. Failer trying to line up the throw. Anor, through the portal. Able to at least get a little bit closer now. Round one defender. Oh, and then blocked though. Does at least buy enough time for Headwind's return, but now both exiles down. Anor's portal also moved back. Not that that matters here, is what does matter is that Failer has a chance for an uncontested 25 damage throw. And Failer potentially could finish this with one more score, but it would require that he get a full damage score from Palmas. Anyone else would fall just a little bit short.
That one almost got through.
Here's Barker. He's stopped. Oh, big sapling explosion there for Failer. And they're trying to use that sapling to create some space.
Barely a mark against that
And
flame.
with that 14 damage, it is now possible for Failer with any of his exiles to get enough damage. Won't happen on this occasion, and Nor able to intercept the throw. Oh, Nor switches into Tizo. Gareth stopped just in front of the Pyre. Now Nor with Saxiana. And Tizo. And Headwind.
Meddlesome imp.
Palmas.
Was dangerous.
Unexpectedly elusive. The same cannot be said for Headwind there. Ooh, the portal. Well positioned for Nor on that occasion, and nearly enough to set up a score. Oh, Failer sneaks around the other side,
The fate prevailed.
and he'll finish it.
They overwhelmed their adversaries utterly.
GG.
The rite is done.
Well played, you two. Alright, now let's head on back
Until the stars align.
and let us know if there is anything we'd like to see for the next one. That was Customize Off. And a Dirty Deal. But we'll reset those things, unless, of course, that's something we'd like to see for the next one. That is something we could always repeat. Not seeing anything at the moment, though, and of course, if we don't get any specific requests, we could always leave it up to the players. In which case, maybe we'll do that.
The fate versus the Nightwings.
Alright, we're at the cairn
Welcome.
with no
Who
requests.
shall conduct the rites?
It's all up to the players here. So Phaler chooses Thorned Knot Tamitha. Did see him take that on a harp earlier today. Azenor goes Speedy Bertrude. And power casting Headwind, so more of the Nomads for Phaler. As we were hearing previously, that don't see him use them that often, but he's doing so voluntarily on this occasion. As Nor goes Prayer Beads on the Stowaway. Titan Tooth on Tamitha. Now Titan Tooth Pamitha for Nor. Alright, so here we go. Oh, and there is a big harp cast from Phaler, but the Stowaway emerges from all that. Now Headwind. Titan Tooth stunning to somebody in that exchange. Well, it's Phaler plunging is the end result. We'll get 20 out of that. Tamitha now gone in this round, though. Headwind gets rid of Bertrude. Some disgusting flappy harp nonsense. But it's Headwind who ultimately finishes the job for Phaler. Bertrude, and she is awfully quick for Nor. And she is still there. So see, she plunges. Stowaway. Nearly able to plunge in there, but a little bit off the mark, and now a bit of an opening for Phaler, which he does seize upon. Now an opening for the Stowaway. She'll plunge for 20. And she had Prayer Beat, so she is still in. Here she is. Banish this time, though. Tamitha. Titan Tooth, stunning Phaler. Now just Headwind for Phaler, but brings back his Harp friends.
Now to the flame.
Bertrude and Pamitha. Bertrude down. Pamitha down as well. Stowaway down as well. Bit of an opening for Phaler if he's quick about it. Opts to go with Headwind for the 20 damage, and does he have the leech as well? If so, then that would explain why Phaler chose to use Headwind rather than one of the harps. Pamitha for an ore. Bertrude for an ore. Leaps over the defenders, but still ultimately cornered and banished. There is that big cast. But now it is actually Phaler without any defenders. Anor has time to go with her highest damage exile and time to charge up that throw. So it's 30 damage from Bertrude. Now one score for either player could finish the job here. I don't believe either player has any rekindling. So sudden death, and it is Phaler who will take the win.
The fate prevail. They
GG.
somehow managed to scrape by despite their adversaries' efforts.
Well played, you two.
The ceremony is complete.
Alright. Now, we'll head on back.
Until the next rite.
Let us know, chat, if there is anything you'd like to see for the next one. Phaler offering to swap out if anyone is interested in getting in. I know iRotor was saying not feeling great today, so I mean, if you'd like to jump in, you're welcome to iRotor, but no pressure. So if there is anyone else who's interested, then we may be able to swap Phaler out to make some space. Same on Anor's part. Can swap out, can stay in. Okay. Well, let us know, chat. If anyone is interested in getting in, sounds like either player could swap out here, so we have some flexibility. Though I'm not seeing anyone volunteering, at least not immediately. So perhaps, at least for now, we act on the assumption we're still looking at a Phaler versus Anor matchup. So let us know if there is anything we'd like to see between those two, and Anor will choose exiles. See what Anor has in mind. Oh, and talismans. Okay, I think I know where this is headed. It is bot time. Okay, let's take a look at the bot. And Anor, do the exiles need to be taken in the order that they appear here? Let's see what we end up with. Phaler gets Zoxiana with Malith's Tail. That does not work. Ruki with the Kalimur's Anklet. That does not work. Bertrude with Rite Light. Okay, so he'll re-roll a few talismans. The Leech go on Zoxiana, it would seem, and the Jeweled Band would go on Ruki. Okay. Then for Anor, it's Ruki with Aura Scale. That doesn't work. Manly with the Luminous Idol, and a Deluge with Solium's Horn. Well, you see, if you get rid of Aura's Scale, then maybe you just take Haoob's Wing on Ruki. The bot really wants to give us legendary talismans. Okay, Fairy Spirit and Righteous Flame are the two that are getting re-rolled. Okay, and of course he'll jump in after this one. Okay, gotcha. So I think eventually we got a mix of exiles and talismans that work, but the bot really wanted to give us incompatible legendary talismans. Okay. And I think Anor was saying that yes, the exiles should be taken in the order that they appeared there. Order matters. Gotcha. Gotcha.
The fate shall
Ooh,
confront
Thalassolium.
the night
Okay.
winds. Welcome.
So I'll be honest, after that long string of re-rolling talismans, I no longer remember where we stand. It's Neeland Leech on Zoxiana? Oh, well, isn't that something that Phaler was setting up on many of his previous ARPs? That may be a welcome sight. Whereas for Anor, I think she also had to re-roll this talisman several times. Ultimately landed on Fairy Spirits. It's a bit of an unusual talisman overall, but perhaps even more so on a Cur.
Ruki.
Now, Phaler also has Ruki. In this case, it's the Jeweled Band, which is one of the rings, but I don't think Phaler has the other ring, so I mean, it's not terrible. It's a +2 to 3 different stats, but there will not be any momentary infinite stamina at the beginning of a round, which is usually the main reason for taking those rings in the first place. And we're trying to find a way to make Luminous Idol manly work, and that is admittedly another strange combination.
Manly.
But she'll give it a shot. Now, final one for Phaler. It was Right Light on Bertrude, which does mean he has Rekindling. And he'll take the Crone Salute to transform all of Anor's exiles into defenseless howlers once during this match. And Anor's final exile is Deluge. With some Leech from the Righteous Flame. And here we go. The bot teams on either side saw one or two things that were half decent, but certainly a few setups that raised an eyebrow or two. Luminous Idol Manly perhaps being one of those.
Sir Deluge caught out.
Ruki. Shielded. That's not enough to protect him here. And now up to just Deluge for Anor. Uses the Stunning Claim. Oh, and times it well. Just enough for Anor to set up that 20 damage Cur Plunge. And Phaler looking to answer, goes for the throw rather than the plunge, and settles for just a quick 6. Oh, and speaking of quick, Anor picks up the Moondrop, gets the infinite stamina, although Phaler had the orb, and Phaler able to plunge.
The fates Pyre now burns relatively brighter.
Phaler. Bertrude, that throw is unblockable, but it is slightly off the mark, so Phaler gets the rebound and plunges. Gets the full 30 damage, but it does now mean that he is without Bertrude in this round. And Phaler nearly pushed Rookie in fact, more or less did.
The orb is up.
You know, we're trying to use those exploding saplings to get some banishments, but Phaler is unfazed as he plunges for 30 here. He is now, once again, without Bertrude. Manly on one side, Deluge the other. There's the stunning claim. Oh, it was too late. Anor stunned all of her exiles, was trying to make everyone except for Rookie stunned, as she did on one previous occasion, helping to set up a Rookie plunge, but didn't work out this time. Just a little too slow to make the move. Now Anor, her defenders quite spread out here. Phaler able to plunge, but Anor has rekindling, so now 10 life. Ooh, and Anor tries to use that sap shield to set up Rookie. Once again, not quite enough. Stunning claim this time is well timed. And Anor goes for the throw, drops Phaler down to 45. Phaler has his Feral Curse, and Anor has already seen her rekindling, and so that damage is all Phaler needs.
Their fire burns, whilst that of their adversaries is but ash.
GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well played, you two. And now let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
So it looks like, yeah, Core, if you're still interested and available, we should be able to get you in here. And if anyone else is interested, both players have offered to swap out. So Nora has framed it as, who would you like to face off against? Which Core has obviously answered yes. Do we have to rewind the tape to see who technically volunteered to swap out first? I want to say it was Anor, but I might have to double check. RIP. Oh, Phaler's already jumped out? Okay. Oh, now both players. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, if anyone else from chat is interested in getting in, it sounds like, you know, both Anor and Phaler looking to swap out here. Well, let's get Core in. I think, just double check. I think Phaler had said, yeah, he's already jumped out. Okay. So let's get you an invite, Core. Okay. So, let us know, chat, if... Oh, well, I guess first of all, let's establish if Core is player 1. Looks like he is. Okay. So now, let us know, chat, if there is anything we'd like to see between Core and Anor. Swap you off the Fate onto Chastity. There we are. Okay. Oh! And Anor has immediately turned Customize off. You'll love to see it. Alright, well, we could do an arena, we could still do a song. Otherwise, we've just about accounted for everything else. Is there anything else we'd like to see? Or will that be it? Doesn't look like there's anything else. So let's get started.
The chastity
We're on the book.
shall now
And for
face
Core, it is
the night
Worm,
winds.
Imp, and Savage. For Nor, it is Savage, Cur, and Imp. Fairly similar teams here, in fact. And is Nor getting us started with a 20 damage plunge. And Nor once again has the Imp salute.
Such chaos.
Nor eyeing the portal. And does have the infinite stamina. That's good to know. But it is Core back in possession with Almer, who looks awfully quick to me. Oh, well, he doesn't have extra speed from his talisman. Can tell you that much, because he has extra damage from his talisman.
Oh. There.
Nor has Lucky Break on Dalbert, we now know.
Swift recovery.
Oh, and Core guards the portal, gets the orb back, but Anor comes back just in time to intercept. Infinite stamina, and sneaks all the way around, and then again. But Core eventually able to get the banishment. Oh, does Core have the legendary Imp Talisman, Haoob's Wing? Because that is definitely infinite stamina, and that seems like it is not expiring anytime soon.
Now then.
So that seems pretty definitive.
Oh.
Dalbert, blocked. Almer. Oh, clever maneuver there. Jumping through the portal and straight in, and it is Dying Flame. It is the source of Core's extra damage, which is interesting because Core is now in the lead. So that conditional damage is no longer active. Granted, Almer is now out for this round. So that situation may change by the time he returns. Here is Core trying to sneak through.
There it is.
And does. Plunging for 15. But he now no longer has Tizo, and it is Anor immediately answering here with a 20 damage Savage Plunge. Core with a Worm throw. Yeah, I thought I saw that number go into the 20s. 23 there. There was definitely no Seize Chance active, so there's an extra source of damage from that as well. So Core with a very offensive team here as he plunges for another 20. And one score, as the voice just said, potentially all that Core needs. He's blocked here. Gareth trapped. Oh, and a last second save from Anor. Was seemingly in Howler form as well. Was Core momentarily defenseless, but Anor not quite quick enough to capitalize on that opportunity. Or with that infinite stamina, hopping around. When will he make his move? And there it is.
The chastity prevailed.
GG.
And such a well-conducted victory it was.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Let's head on back. And let us know, chat,
Until the stars align.
if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. That was Customize off. We'll turn Customize back on, unless, of course, that's something we would like to reactivate for this next one. Not seeing any specific requests at the moment, though. So that means we might just leave this one up to the players. So let's get started.
The chastity.
We're back on the boat.
versus The night wings. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
We've already had a few matches here. I think one was customized off. Then we had another one where we went all imps. This might be the first one where the team composition is entirely up to the players. Now, granted, this is Core's first one on the boat today, but Anor has had several already here. I'm afraid Gareth is not a worm. He can, however, hold the prayer beads. Anor also going savage, but it's Bright Wisp on the stowaway, which does catch your attention a bit. As Core goes Speedy Messenger Imp. Anor resets the masteries. Goes full left side. To set up a Prayer Beads Pamitha. Core will finish with Webbed Lanthorn on Manly. As Anor goes Vengeful Vow on Tamitha. Stowaway. Passes it with that Bright Wisp. Oh, and Anor nearly lost all of her exiles. Core gets it quickly and throws it in quickly for 11. There is the Stowaway, quickly passing back after quickly getting banished. Core. Messenger Imp. Ooh, and sneaks in with Messenger Imp, and that is an offensive Messenger Imp, 25. But he did not have Prayer Beats. He has the Tailwind Crest, so he is now gone in this round. And now everyone gone on Core's side, as Anor's momentum from the boat magic nearly took her straight into the sapling, but able to control it just enough to find her way into the Pyre. But Core now doing just that with a 20 damage Savage Plunge as well. Stowaway first to the orb. Right Wisp pass. Core blocked, although banishes one of the defenders, and Anor narrowly avoids banishment on the second effort. Stowaway, oh, big banishment there. Setting up this Savage Plunge. Now no Stowaway in this round for Anor. Oh, and Core somehow sneaks past that defender. There is the Bright Wisp once again. Nor certainly getting a lot of passes from that Bright Wisp. And on this occasion, that may have proven to be a difference maker. Gareth. Back to Messenger Imp. Gareth, back to Messenger Imp. Messenger Imp does have enough damage to finish this with one go, because again, Messenger Imp has the extra 10 damage. Manly would also have enough if he were to get a full damage score, though perhaps that's a little less likely. Here comes Messenger Imp through that portal. The orb right on front of Nor's Pyre seemingly did not take much, although Core, I'm pretty sure, still got it in that position and did not immediately plunge. Somewhat to my surprise.
The orb is up.
But Core getting closer, and there it is.
The chastity prevail.
GG.
The scribes themselves surely have taken note.
Well played, you two.
The rite is ended.
Alright, well let's head on back then.
Until the stars align.
And let us know, chat, if there's anything you'd like to see for the next one. Otherwise, of course, we can leave it up to the players, as we did in that previous match, our first one, where it was up to the players on the boat. Didn't see much, at least, of the usual boat magic shenanigans that we tend to see. Not on that occasion, at least. Not seeing much request-wise for this one, though, so perhaps we'll leave this up to the players as well. So let's jump back in.
The chastity shall now face the Night Wings. Welcome.
Alright, well, up to the players
Who shall conduct the rites?
to select whatever team they'd like here. And now Core will go Thorned Knot on Zoxiana. Nor will go back to the Bright Wisp Stowaway. As we were talking about last time, we saw the Bright Wisp certainly activated on many occasions, so that much at least certainly worked for Nor. But the Bright Wisp is it's a support talisman. It doesn't directly score any points or prevent any points, so we'll have to see how Nor chooses to construct the rest of the team. Last time it was all harps outside of that stowaway, and that's at least what we start to see here with prayer beads on Pamitha. Core went Tizo with the previous pick, so harp, imp, and now Speedy Demon with Ignarius. Azenor will also go speed with Volfred.
Now begin.
Oh. A stalemate at the beginning?
Yeah, my controller disconnected for a second.
Okay,
during
one
the
moment.
crafting thing, so.
I was like,
now I am chastity.
oh, I was gonna say, I saw Nor not move at all, which seemed suspicious. At first, I thought, oh, she's just waiting for Core to make the first move, but not for that long.
You should probably fix it. You'll probably have to fix it.
Okay, let me just check remote play real quick. Okay. You said you needed to replug, Core?
Well, I mean,
At the moment, I don't see any input for it. There you go. Okay.
okay. Do you want to try to unpause and see? If
Yeah,
it's-
let's just test for a second.
Okay, I'm on the left side. On the right side. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
We all good? Should I do a countdown from here?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give you a 3, 2, 1, go, and on go I'll hit resume. 3, 2, 1, go. And Orb teleports to the orb. There is the Bright Wisp activating as the Stowaway gets banished. It's Pamitha who received that pass and worked her way around the demon and in for a 20 damage plunge. And I believe, yes, Pamitha did have prayer beads, so she is already back. Although that is a big cast from Saxiana, had the opportunity to score herself. Oh, and I think Core was hoping to go in for the 30 damage demon plunge, realized didn't have enough time to do that, so settled instead for a harp throw. Actually still had to cut that a little bit short though, just 18 rather than the full 20. Here's Pamitha. She's blocked. And her sister is banished as well. Oh wait, no, sorry, only one harp for an orb. As Core throws it in for 20, as Anor had her entire team banished for a minute there. Pamitha. Over to the Stowaway. Stowaway blocked. Passes back to Volfred. The help of her talisman, although Volfred by himself here. Core able to crowd out the Pyre, although Anor gets the Stowaway back and nearly able to counterattack there, but once again, Anor defenseless. Volfred with a timely return. Likewise with Pamitha. The Stowaway, though, can't stop Core, and eventually, the levy does break, and Core is able to throw that one in for 15. Pamitha, blocked. Switches into the Stowaway. She gets the banishment. She goes on the attack, but she's blocked. 4. Gets the orb back here, moving in with Saxiana. Charges a throw, only to be intercepted. Pamitha to the Stowaway. Stowaway with a lot of room to cover here. Oh, and a very dangerous portal there for Core. Backs up a little bit, trying to knock back those defenders. Create a window of time to make that decisive move, but in doing so, gave Anor time to get the orb back. Core fends that off, and able to jump in now for 30. Now, one score, potentially all that Core would need to remove Anor's initial life bar, but Anor does have a sap, and therefore is certainly possible. She may have some rekindling. Core looking to test that theory, though. And there it is 10 on the rekindling, so Anor's second life bar revealed, and at this point, one score, very likely all the Core would need. Here's Ignarius. Pamitha back defensively. Oh, but Ignarius banishes her! And that's all he needs to set up the winning plunge.
Good game.
They vastly outperformed their adversaries.
GG's.
The rite is done.
Well played, you two. And let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
Alright, and let us know, chat, if there is anything we'd like to see for the next one. Otherwise, as always, if not, we can just have the players take their preferred teams, but Core will put us on the Glade. No comment. Will that be all? I don't know, say maybe a specific exile request, talisman request. None from Core. Alright then. Alright then. Glade of Lu it shall be, and nothing else. Have we had Glade yet today? I'm not sure if we have. Maybe early on.
The chastity
No? Okay.
shall take on the Nightwing.
I mean, the initial nope was also kinda sorta worked
Shall
too.
conduct the rites.
An alternate nope. Alright, but no requests here, at least when it comes to team composition. That much is up to the players. So Core will go with a power casting Snadra for his lead.
Okay, that's new.
What do you mean that's new? I've never picked a nomad
Well-
first with.
Well, let's say I usually expect something different from you on the Glade of Blue. So,
Okay, I like the Glade of Blue regardless of what I pick on it. Okay.
Wait, are you... Oh no, are you trying to suggest that Core often takes a similar team on the Glade of Lou?
I don't always take that. Okay.
I don't know, I'm getting some mixed signals here.
Maybe 1 out of 10 rights that I've played in the past 4 through 5 months have been.
you mean that
okay.
you mean that you picked a different team?
Maybe not on the
or-
Glade, but like it's been like 1 of 3. Okay, that on the Glade. Okay.
Well, Lenore perhaps was expecting one thing, but now is seeing something entirely different with Core's setup. She'll go with the quick throwing ninja stowaway. As Core now goes Typhoon Bottle Manly. And Lenore goes Titan Tooth Tizo. Core will finish with a speedy messenger in. Lenore rounds out the team with Webbed Lanthorn Raji. Alright, well we shall see how the players adapt to each other's teams, as perhaps there was a curveball or two that the players threw.
The orb is up.
There is the ninja savagery from the stowaway. And nearly a portal taking Core straight into the Pyre, but not quite far enough. I know we're trying to move her portal a little bit closer. Oh, but that imp does not even have a portal. Not that it matters for the stowaway. Who needs portals when you can teleport directly yourself? Stowaway waits to teleport, but does still end up getting banished. Snadra shielded, and Snadra plunging. 20 damage, and I believe 10 leech as well.
Neither triumvirate is closer than the other.
And the voice does always struggle a bit when it comes to that type of math.
Banished.
Oh, big banishment from Nor, except Core did take the Typhoon Bottle, so when everyone is down, it means Nor's unable to sprint, jump, throw, or use any other special ability, slowing her down considerably.
What happened there?
And Core, nearly able to rush in, although once again, after the banishment, Anor unable to do anything special with the Typhoon Bottle active. And Core uses that portal, and this time is able to find his way all the way in. For 25 on that plunge, but now no Messenger Imp. Snadra down that time. Anor moves the portal closer. Stowaway's throw intercepted, though. Everyone down on Core's side, but not enough time for Anor to do anything with that. Certainly not with the Typhoon Bottle active. Manly. Sniped. But Typhoon Bottle, it has struck again here. Snadra passes back, gets the shield from her sap teammate, and that helps her get in for 20 damage. Core now Snadraless. So perhaps looking to lean more on Messenger Imp for this 25 damage plunge, and at this point, one score. Potentially all Core would need. Any of his exiles would have enough damage. Snadra trying to clear out some room with all these casts, and does get rid of the last defender, except the Stowaway returns, but she's banished, setting up Snadra for the winning plunge. GG.
Their adversaries must be crying tears of shame.
Well played, you two.
The rite is done.
Alright, well let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And let us know if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. Otherwise, we at the very least will reset ourselves to our defaults. Not immediately seeing any requests, though. Let us know if you do have anything in mind, otherwise we can just leave this one up to the players. As Anor will turn Customize off for another randomized Exiles, Masteries, and Talismans run. Could still do Arena, could still do Song, if either of those are of interest.
Yeah, I have Arena.
Oh? Anor says good for 3 more, then she'll swap out? Okay, well, let us know if anyone from chat is interested, as Anor is volunteering to swap out. Ridge of Goal is where Core wants us to go. Alright. That can be arranged. I think we may be ready to go here.
The chastity shall confront.
So for Core, it's Demon, Cur, and Savage. For Anor, it is Sap, Crone, and Harp. Core with Jody. Threading the needle between a wall of auras, but eventually does go down. Orb inadvertently hits Anor's Pyre, bounces out, and actually into a fairly advantageous position for Anor. Nearly able to jump that one in with her Crone. But now here's Core with his Cur. Cur is stopped. Oh, and Core does have the Savage Salute with Almer, it seems. Orfrit taken out. Jody passes back to Ruki. 2-pronged attack. But both those prongs cut off. Oh, and the Harp Salute, which nearly set up Vorfrit there in dramatic fashion. But instead, now it's Core with Ruki. And lots of little side dashes there to avoid getting taken out, and that does set up a Cur plunge, although there we see the Stubborn Flame Whenever Core is in the lead, his damage will be reduced by 10. Which certainly for the lower damage exiles is a sizable chunk off of their damage. A little less dramatic of an effect on Jodariel. Obviously 10 damage is 10 damage reduced, regardless of who it's coming from. But when your max damage is only 20, it just feels a little worse. But in the case of Jodariel, its maximum of 30 damage drops down to 20, and at least in that case, it's not that dramatic of an effect, or at least doesn't quite feel as though it is. Well shielded from Manly here, and from the sapling as well, as Anor perhaps waiting to get some of her teammates back. Here they are, at least with Zaxiana. Switches in to Vorfrit, who gets some banishments here. Oh, but gets taken out just before Anor was looking to pass the ball over to Vorfrit. Core with the quick counter. Oh, Anor seemed to be in position there, or awfully close at least, but Core does just enough to sneak in the throw. Just a quick 6 damage. And that's what I was talking about. The Stubborn Flame, more significant against those little bits of damage here and there, but the bigger chunks, like those from Demon Plunges, still at least add up to 20. Oh, and no stamina there for Palmas, or rather for Manly, to avoid the banishment, and so opportunity for a 10 damage throw for Core. Looking to follow that up here with another one, but Anor able to intercept, and quick counter, but unsuccessful. Core's counter is successful, throwing that one in for 10, but as we can see, that Stubborn Flame, the damage reduction certainly starts to add up. At this point, if not for all that damage reduction, Core would have had enough damage to finish the job altogether. And after that 10 damage plunge, it is now possible for Jody specifically to have enough damage to win the match. Anyone else would still fall up short because of that Stubborn Flame. Unless someone has some unexpected source of extra damage that we have yet to see. I don't think that's the case. Manly. Oh, he certainly has the range, but did not have the time, at least not on that occasion. Zaxiana, blocked, knocked back. Now Almer, his throw intercepted. Zaxiana looking for an opening, just doesn't seem to have that speed she needs. But room certainly for Vorfrit here. Has Shooting Star, which might be the first time we've seen that. It's the banishing throws. Here is, Vorfrit. Banished before she can do anything with that opportunity, though. As Core closes in with Jody. Blocked, but has it back now. Over to Jody. She is the biggest threat. She is the only one with enough damage, and here she is banishing all the defenders. Goes for the throw, except Anor has Rekindling. She holds on with 10 Pyre life. And that is just enough for any of Core's exiles to finish it with 1 score here. As long as it's full damage, even Rookie or Almer could do it. Certainly Jody as well. Zaxiana can't quite make it in there. Almer's throw gets cut short, and Anor is holding on with 1. Anor on high alert here. As for Core, anything will do. And there it is.
The chastity prevails.
GG.
Most excellently done this time, I must admit.
Well played, you two.
The ceremony is complete.
So let's head on back then.
Until the stars align.
And let us know, chat, if there's anyone who would like to get in here, because Anor is offering to swap out and said she probably is only good for a couple more here before calling it a night. And at this point, as we reset to our defaults, that might mean, barring someone else offering to jump in, we could be about to go into our penultimate rite, our last rite before the Liberation Rite. It would be a little bit of an early wrap-up for us, but not totally out of the question at this stage, I suppose. That all hinges on whether there is anyone else who would like to take Anora's place here. Though, not seeing anyone now. In which case... Core was trying to pick a fight with me, this is true. Core was trying to pick a fight with me. Let's see, if we had, in that case, if Anora did a couple matches and then I swapped in for at least a little bit, maybe we could do that. We'll just do, maybe we do 2 matches with Anora Core, then I'll swap in for Anora, and maybe we even have that first one with me in be the penultimate rite, and then we'll go into the Liberation Rite after that. Something like that? Maybe. Something along those lines. Well, in that case, that means we do still have a little bit of time to set stuff up between Core and Anora. If there is anything we'd still like to see between those two, let us know. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Core is already committing. Before even seeing what the arena is, or anything like that, he says it is time for the worms. Alright, well let's jump in. Won't hold you back.
The chastity
Well.
shall confront the Night Wings.
Well,
Welcome. Who shall conduct?
you can see the gears turning. As Core goes for Aura's Scale on Gilman for the extra jumping distance. Anora... Oh, was that... Wait. What talisman was that?
Sunken Shadow?
The extra banishment time? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Not a common choice.
What do I take with a worm? I never played the worm before.
I don't know, I thought you said you wanted to do worms.
More worms?
You can always roll for it.
Yeah, you could randomize it. Core instead settles for Webbed Lanthorn Messenger Imp. Now, in order with a Jomir's Fang Rookie, a more defensive setup in that way than you tend to typically see from the Kurz. Now, overall, a surprisingly defensive setup from Anora here, after also taking a defensive talisman on her harp. Core goes Speedy Jody in the last spot. And Anor chooses Headwind.
Now begin.
Core with the worm he was so eager to use. Anor gets the orb back here. Oh, but that worm is doing a lot of banishments. Until eventually able to throw it in for 15. Anor with Pamitha straight in here. Good for 20. Core did take that extra starting Pyre life from his demon.
Now then. Who
Core's throw is slightly off target. But Anor, defenseless, at least for the moment, until Ruki returns, and Core with just enough time to plunge in here for 30.
now to the flank?
And down with Gilman. Pamitha sacrifices, well, just about the entirety of her team. Except Ruki comes back just in time.
Oh,
Headwind. Big power cast. Gilman. Through the portal he goes. But retreats. Sidesteps one defender. Loops back round, but the throw is off the mark. Now it's up to Pamitha for Anor. But she's banished. That is quite some range from Ruki's cast. Not enough range on Gilman's throw,
the orb
but he gets it back. And this time, it's still short. Anor. Now with Headwind. Pamitha. Blocked. Banishes the defender, though. Core gets a defender back just in time. Headwind, oh, got rid of the defender, but the imp imploded. Took him out in the process. Oh, that... Oh, was a plunge. I was going to say, the throw looked short. Jody. Was thinking about going straight in there, but she does get shoulder smashed. Lucky break on Ruki, so he comes back quickly. As Jody is looking to find a way through here for Core. She's banished, and knocks the defenders closer to Messenger Imp. Except they're further away from the Pyre. Oh, and nearly gave Messenger Imp just enough time right next to the Pyre. But it is Jody plunging, and that is more damage for Core, and that means one more score, regardless of which exile is likely all he needs. But that throws off the mark once more. That time he's blocked. But now it is just Ruki. Ruki down. Gilman nearly fakes out Headwind, but Headwind with the last second save. Pamitha returns. Zigzagging. Eventually slowed down, but gets rid of the defender, gets it back. This time banished. Gilman with the throw. Seals the deal.
the chastity prevail.
GG.
Their pyre yet burns with vigor and resolve.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Alright, well let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And I think we were saying this is likely to be Anor's last match. So if there is anyone who would like to take Anor's place after this, then let us know. We are going to be looking for someone to take her spot. She'd like to swap out? Okay. Do we have anyone who is immediately available? Otherwise, I can jump in for a bit. Who was Phaler was only playing against Anor, is that right? So we could get Phaler back in, play against Core. You're not wrong. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that is an option if Phaler's still around and up for it. Alright, but thanks for stopping by, Anor. Good to have you. Have a good night. Taylor's making food? Alright, no worries. In that case, I think I will plug in the controller. There we are. Okay. Just make sure. Yep, I'm player 2. That works. Do I steal the Pyre Hearts from Core? Yeah, oh, hold on. This is true. This is important. Now, Phaler, I'm afraid you have to spill the beans.
You can take Pyre Hearts. It's fine. I allow it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
Well,
give
thank
you
you for
permission.
thank you for that permission.
Yes. Next time, ask though.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Just getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, there we are. Various foods. Oh. Alright, well, this will be my first match, but up to you guys. Be however merciless or merciful you would like to be when it comes to the setup. I think maybe we could do a couple before we go into the liberation rite. I think we have enough time for that. I mean, sure, you could give me a simple, straightforward warm-up where I can take whatever I want, but I mean, where's the fun in that, right? Not seeing any requests at the moment, though, so maybe that is what we're in store for here. All right, have it your way. May or may not have been a bit of an invitation.
Chastity shall take on
Yeah, various, my favorite type of food.
welcome.
All right, well, we're on the fall.
Who shall conduct the
Round
rites?
2 or round dose.
Hmm? Oh, you know what? I saw something interesting earlier. Gave me a bit of an idea, but what is the best way to build the rest of the team around it? Because it was kind of cool. What if you do... What else would work there? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There are some pieces. You need that. You need that. You need... Okay.
Go
I
on.
think it's possible to get all the pieces you need for this, but I could be mistaken. Let's see, so we'd need that. Maybe you do this then. You do this.
Exile.
Yeah, Phaler's not the only one cooking. I have no idea what I'm cooking just yet, but I'm up to something.
No, 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 no.
What's the matter, Core?
No, no, no.
It's gonna be okay.
No. The wisp is too bright.
Messenger
It blinds me.
Okay, let's see. So I need... There's a chance I need 3 more key things. Can I fit in all the things that I need to make this work? Let's see. I need to have that. I need that. Is that enough? I think that might still be enough to make it work. Who would you want in the second spot then? Probably you, I think. technically. So you go there, you go there, and then... Could that be meaningful? Maybe? Maybe? Try it. Okay, then in terms of your talisman, is there anything here that would be critically important? Do you need damage? I don't think so. I mean, you could. Not sure
What
if
are you
there's
doing?
I'm up to something, okay? I'm scheming.
No, not allowed. This is a fair fight. No.
I'm just.
Wisp, Infinite Worm shenanigans.
It's not Infinite Worms. I will tell you that much. Would that be helpful? I'm not sure there's anything that I absolutely need from the talisman spot here. Is there something that could help with the overall plan? Would speed help? Maybe a little bit. No, I don't think so. Typhoon bottle maybe to play it safe. No, not with the worm setup that I have here. Could just go exploding worm. Keep it simple. Maybe you do that. Prayer beads, honestly, would have been half decent. I think a big arena might be bad for this.
What are you talking about? What would be bad for this big arena? This is not allowed.
I
Stop this.
think I want a small arena. I'm not sure.
And you took this? It's not allowed. Okay, so you're forcing my hand here. You realize that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Put my hand down. Let me move my own hand.
Okay, Speedy Ignarius. Alright, so I do have something I need in the last spot. I have to be that, and then probably... And what did you take?
Don't look at what I'm taking.
You got the
That's not allowed.
Speedy Ignarius. I'm checking the scouting reports.
But your scout did not do a good job. So it's
My scout is amazing. Perfect information from my scout. Well done. Messenger Imp is my scout, by the way.
Yeah,
Messenger Imp is great at
Messenger Imp
scouting.
is my scout. And he has perfect messages for me. Flawless, unopened.
Honestly, that could be a little bit helpful. Usually, I mean, it's hard to say no to either Shoulder Smash or Critical Strike.
Wait a minute.
What?
This is not allowed.
What? What are you talking about?
You're gonna take Bottled Void.
No. I am
That's
not.
allowed. You have to take that.
There are a couple things I'm thinking of. Does Tailwind Crest not work on Nomads? There's a certain class that it doesn't work on, right? Is it Nomads? No.
Tailwind Crest. Yeah, it doesn't, because it only affects their walking speed, it doesn't affect their running speed.
Okay, gotcha.
It
Gotcha.
does technically work, it just doesn't affect running speed.
Okay. So not that. But Lunar Glass would still affect the running speed?
I have no idea.
Not that people take that very often. Otherwise, what else would I... Oh, Where's the other one that I was thinking of? That doesn't work. Oh, I was thinking, could this be helpful? Would this be helpful? Hold on, I need to think through the order of operations. You do that. Goes to you. You do that. You do that.
But that's grasping. I think you have to pick it up, not pass it. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. There might be some niche cases.
I am not sure this is going to be helpful. I think it's this.
What is going on?
I don't really know either, but we're gonna hopefully, maybe, possibly see.
The chastity have made
Hold
their
on
mark
just a
upon the
second
flame.
here. There is a plan. As to whether that plan is well thought out, that's a different question.
A bit of
Well,
a
that's
blunder.
not exactly what I was looking for, I don't think. Hold on. How does this need to go?
Now there's
I'll be honest, I jumped straight at the pyre when you did that. I thought that I scored on my own pyre for a second.
now to the flame.
You're gonna pass it to with your right wrist. Oh no! No!
Maybe this!
Yes.
Oh, what?
Orb is taken.
There we go. I kind of need Gilman, though. He was kind of important. Yeah, actually, I'm realizing that my strategy kind of falls apart as soon as I plunge with any of my characters.
Glory to
Well,
the sky.
that's why you took the bird.
I mean, yeah, sort of. But, okay, I also just didn't do the salute when I pressed the salute button, which is not cool.
Now go on, just
Okay,
once more.
good, good, good. No, not quite. Nope, not exactly. Not exactly.
The orbs on
Oh, you banished... What? How many did you banish with that?
Because my slashes are amazing. I'm core as the Undertale. You can't stop my
adversaries did not
slashes.
even come close.
You should be asking
The right
whenever I
is
get only kill
ended.
one exile with the slash, why didn't I kill more? Because that's
Alright.
the god.
Well, we'll head on back. GG.
GG.
Until the stars align.
There's something there. It's not easy to execute, but there are some interesting pieces there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you were going for.
I'm not sure if I want to reveal the secret sauce. I'm probably going to forget it if I don't reveal the secret sauce now, and there are probably other people who are much more equipped to execute my secret strategy than I am, so maybe it is best if I
me
spill
know.
the beans.
Let me know.
I don't know, should I spill the beans? What do you think, chat? Should I
What do you...
divulge what my plan was? Well, otherwise, in the meantime, let us know if there is anything that you would like to see us do for the next one. This one might end up being our penultimate rite, the last one in which we take requests before the Liberation Rite. So if there is anything you'd like to see before we do go into that Liberation Rite, then let us know. Should I say what the plan was? Okay, not seeing any requests from chat, so maybe we'll just go with whatever here. Maybe I'll try again on a different arena. Maybe I'll make some adjustments and it'll work better this time. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. Either way, let's jump in. Let's see where we end up. As I was saying, I kind of suspected it might have been better to have a small arena rather than the single largest arena. This one is a remarkably middle-of-the-road arena in basically every possible way.
Who shall conduct
Might be slightly above average size, actually.
So let's do this.
Core, would you like me to set you up with the strategy I was looking for and see if you can figure it out?
Well, so you did worm.
Lead was a savage.
Oh,
It is important that that's the lead.
Yeah, and then you just do this,
Yep.
and then you have what is it?
You need Bright Wisp.
Okay. Then
technically
Who
your
was
other
actually in the
masteries are up
second
to you.
Well, yeah. Who was in the actual second spot?
Either a worm
Oh, it
or a nomad.
Yeah, but it could matter because it's gonna write with when you die with this. It's gonna.
Yeah,
pass to
I
the current
think you
person.
want.
You
I
want
think
the,
you want worm.
You want the worm. You
I
want the
think
worm.
you want. That's what I did, and I think that is the right choice.
Yeah, that's what you should want, I think. And then you take this,
You need stunning claim.
and then you take this.
That I'm not necessarily 100% sure about. The talisman technically could have some potential to be improved.
Okay, and then you get this because you want Sacred Bond.
Yes, that much is necessary. You
And that's
probably
pretty much
want.
it.
Yeah,
But
those are
what
the
is
critical
this?
pieces.
I see it. I see the critical pieces. I just don't know what. Okay, so you die, you pass it back to the worm. The worm goes in, dies, and I guess you pass it back to the nomad.
Oh, hold on.
And then I
You
don't
could
really know.
potentially make the nomad second. Wait. Ooh. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
The
I
worm
don't
is
know what you're
interesting.
cooking.
Now that you
Doesn't
put it
make
that way.
sense.
There might be some flexibility with the worm
Like,
position.
Yeah, I mean, they're all exiles that I would pick. It's just, and it's like fine to pick that. I just don't know if there's some specific, like, I don't know.
There is a specific thing that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
The practicality of it is a different question altogether. Well, is the main question, really. Okay, so this needs to be that.
Tay!
Could you go worm second? Could potentially
Are you
go
doing
worm
it again?
first. Maybe.
Bruh. That means I have to go. You're making me go demon again.
I'm not making you do anything. Power cast. Power cast. Power cast. Power cast.
But I didn't take the math.
You should do it anyway.
Why?
Or
You
you
want
could
to
take
kill
a.
your
Or you could
exile.
respec.
No. I'm just gonna be a siege machine. You know what I mean?
Sandra.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be a slow siege machine, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. So this is where you're gonna want either I think the nomad you said.
I mean, I did worm second last time, but there actually is a case to be made for having nomad second. It's a little more complicated in that case, but it might technically be better. Hold on, let me read some fine print. Okay. Okay, I see that. I see that. I see that. It might actually be Nomad. I think it actually is. Then this, I took prayer beads last time. Is that the right choice, or is there actually something that has a more unique mechanic that helps out more? Huh. Huh. That might not be a bad choice. That actually might be half decent. Banishment time. Stunned. Typhoon bottle? Nah. I'm gonna try it.
Sandra.
Okay. So now I have to do... Ooh. I have to do this. I need that. Oh, well, sort of. The way I set it up, I do. I need that. That, do this, and we've committed to the rings. Alright. We're gonna try it. And we're gonna see what happens.
Commence.
Is that what I wanted? Not entirely sure. Sure.
Glory first to the Pyre hearts.
That wasn't really part of the plan, but the tricky thing is, as soon as I plunge with anyone, I no longer have all the pieces I need to do what I'm trying to do. That's a bit of an issue. Ooh, you did still get me there. You did still get me there for a second. Oh, you still got me.
Within the aura. Sir Gilman plunges into the fire.
Yeah, I did still need Gilman as well, so plunging with him is still an issue.
Somebody get the orb.
Oh, that was more momentum than I'd hoped for, but interesting nonetheless. Oops. I did not expect to make it that far in the first place. Gracias to you as well. Okay, well, I guess that works. Kinda, sort of, but not really. Oh, okay, well, that's great. That was totally part of the plan.
In goes the orb.
Okay, now at least everyone is back.
Best not given to pride,
Go back to
just
doing
yet
this.
chastity.
Okay, so then I want you... I think I want you to do that. Yes, okay. You do that, then... What? Okay, there we go. Except, timing is not right. That was more of the pieces, for what it's worth.
Did it? 'Tis too close to call who shall prevail as yet. Now,
Oh, that did not hit anyone. Okay, that was not part of the plan.
the orb sails forth into
Well,
flame.
I mean, I was in position. Maybe I should have jumped.
The chastity are now favored to prevail.
I think I want you to have it. And I want you to banish that character. Oh, no, I got stuck.
Both banished.
Thanks. Thanks. Arena. Did not appreciate that. I did not want that orb. I did not wish to have that. Oh, excuse me. Rude and disrespectful. Do not dare place a sapling over there. I don't appreciate it. Oh, you thought I was gonna go straight in? Oh, I still almost had it. Ooh, that was quick. But it was not on the mark. But that is not the exile I meant to give it to. I will take the heroic stand. There we go. Not exactly the plan, but we'll take it. Okay, that is the plan. So is that. That was not the plan.
A pyre stricken from afar.
Well, honestly, you could take rekindling for the talisman spot. It's not a bad idea. Okay, please banish me. Thank you. Please banish me. Thank you. No, you're not supposed to banish him, though. That was not supposed to happen. GG. Starting to work some of the pieces together. There might be something there.
With aplomb.
GG.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Well played. Alright, well, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And I think it may be time for our final rite of the night, our liberation rite, in which case, no requests from chat for this one, just taking our preferred teams, and we will head back to the Fall of Solium, sermon intro on, and I guess we'll go Pyre Hearts, never to return on this occasion.
I still don't understand, Liz.
Should I describe what the idea is? Well, I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna forget it, and then it'll be lost to the sands of time.
Die and then hopefully get a good stunning claim off.
Sort of. I mean, the idea is basically you use the saluting savage to immediately get the orb and pass the orb. You want that savage to get banished. Then it passes it to, I guess, the nomad, and the nomad then gets banished quickly. Then the orb goes to the worm, who, if they got banished in the process somewhere along the way from one of your opponent's exiles, should come back with the infinite stamina, thanks to some of the masteries there. And you wait and use the stunning claim to get what would probably be the savage back as the only exile capable of moving. So it is a way to guarantee, or well, guarantee is clearly a strong word because I don't know if it ever happened in that series of matches, but it's a way to try to get all of your exiles, to get your exiles banished and get the orb in the worm's possession to set it up with a stunning claim opportunity. It's all basically a way to set that up. So you need the nomad for the sacred bond, although I wasn't really using it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
so
I don't know why you need this nomad, I'll be honest.
I forget why I convinced myself that was necessary, but at one point in time I convinced myself that was necessary. So there's definitely still some little parts that need to be worked through.
Okay, I see you.
But that was sort
I'll
of
let you cook
the
with that
idea.
A little more and come back to us next week. Okay?
Yeah.
I expect a full report of your practicing.
Well, I give you this report now so that other people can go and take the idea and run with it and improve upon it.
You cannot pawn off your homework on anyone else. Okay.
Well, anyways, we'll go in for the liberation right here. Will we see more of that same setup, or will we see something entirely different? Let's find out.
Hear me, exiles. You stand upon the fall of Solium. Here, one of you may walk the path to glory. Prevail, and earn the favor of the scribes. The chastity stand ready. Higher hearts stand prepared. Who shall stand together here this night?
Alright, so this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So no requests from chat for this one, both players just taking their preferred teams. Core on the left, starting off with a legendary talisman from Rookie. I will go... Wait, what? Oh, I hit this. I was like, how did misclicking on Pamitha turn into selecting Jodariel? I was very confused. Two potential options. Which one do I prefer? Go here.
Wow, he's sweating.
Core goes for the extra starting Pyre life from Snadra. Second spot here. Go with my boy. It's quick throwing Gareth.
Exile.
Core will take Leech on Bertrude for his final choice. My final choice, I'll keep it simple. Go with Tizo, rocking the Webbed Lanthorn. Alright, so here we go. Our final rite of the night. Core on the left representing the Chastity. I am on the right representing the Pyre Hearts. Best of luck. I wanted to be on that imp. I did not take it. I also still wanted to be on that imp. That is actually becoming a huge annoyance. There's 2 scores that have come down to that. Ooh, cut that one short. Okay, just 15 on that occasion. Oh, you are in position there. I have once again selected the wrong exile. Ooh. This, admittedly, it may not be Gareth's strength. Also, the orb may be stuck in the corner. Or not. Not one of my finer moments. That was also not one of my finer moments. That was also not one of my finer moments. Alright. GG. That was atrociously awful. Oh, well played.
They did not.
Oh, goodness.
Thus ends the liberation rite.
Oh, well, that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So thank you, everybody who participated in the rites today, and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. I will hop out of Discord, but I will catch you later. Alright, well, let us, see, is Core still in? He is. Let's give him the boot. But as I was saying, that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So thank you everybody who gave us the requests in chat and everybody who participated in the rites as well. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, and you can do that by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights. My streaming schedule is Fridays. We are doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, Saturdays Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and then obviously Sundays Pyre multiplayer. Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. And also squeezing in some occasional either Helldivers 2 or certainly Hades 2 videos / streams, so be on the lookout for that stuff. And we mentioned it in passing during the stream, but the First Descendant had a brief little test that they were running. It's a different game that was only for the previous weekend, but I believe the full release of that is coming out sometime relatively soon, so that may also get added to the agenda in the near future as well. But if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get a notification for when I go live. Just follow me on Twitter @LidsVids. I post everyone live as well, but actually the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is by joining my Discord, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight, so thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you next time.